Good evening, ladies and gentlemen in the Grant ecosystem. My name is Admin High Priest, the National General Secretary of GCDM. I'm making this voice note in response to Reverend Moses. Actually, I want to caution Reverend Moses to be careful of what he's doing. I don't know how are the mighty falling. Why is Reverend Moses making one mistake after the other? This was the case of King Saul in the Bible. After he got rejected from God, he began to wallow in darkness, making one mistake after the other, until he rented Samuel garments, and Samuel passed a decree on him that your kingdom has been taken from you and given to your neighbor. Reverend Moses, this afternoon, you call our acting president in the person of Professor Greg Stevie. You threaten his life. And the same you recorded the threat and still post it on different platforms. Reverend Moses, what went wrong? Are you still normal? What is actually happening to you? Are you the same pragmatic Moses I used to know? If you were like this by November 2025, we, the pioneer executive of GCDM, will not have made you or appoint you our president. You were making sense then. You were calculating before on any of your move and action. But what went wrong now? How can you call a man, threaten his life, record the call, and posting it in the different platforms when you know that it can be used against you in the court of law or any court of competent jurisdiction? That is why I ask you, are you normal? Now, we, the same pioneer executive council of GCDL that appointed you as president November 2025, we projected you, we worked together for a common goal. But along the line, you erred. You abused power. You mismanage organizational fund and many other allegations. The executive sat and suspended you so that you can at least respond to all the allegations leveled against you. The executive even wanted a soft landing for you. We didn't choose any of us to be the acting president. The vice president is there. The national general secretary is there, which is myself. The national legal advisor is there. The national treasurer is there. The national financial secretary is there. The national matron is there. We didn't choose any of us to take over from you. We went to appoint one of your friends, one of the people you brought into the executives, Professor Greg, so that he can give you a soft landing, so that both of you can have a tete-a-tete discussion, so that returning back to your position will be very easy. But instead of you to call your friend and tell him this is what happened, please, how can you help me? The next thing you could do is to make a voice note calling us rebel. Where has that been? How can that be? That out of 11 executive members. 9 signed your suspension. Just remaining you and one other, which is Annie Freeman, the PRO. And you could not show remorse and come and do the needful so that you can be restored. Rather, you went and formed a group of people as executive and start calling us rebel. That is one of the reasons I ask if everything is okay with you. Now, we heard that you allege that you submitted the account statement to us, and you submit the detail of your expenditure to where, when, and how. We also heard you said the amount that was generated through all the donation and all of that is 9 million. Where did you submit this to us? Where did you told us? Where did you show us? Can you give us a minute, that is at least 1 minute of meeting where you present that report to us? If you can submit a minute of meeting containing that presentation, we will drop every case against you and we will restore you as the president of GCDM. Because right now you are suspended. Why are you telling lie to the public just to get public pity and sympathy? Knowing fully well that you were supposed to be a reverend, a pastor, who's supposed to be role model to others, and you are lying to people. And you feel that God is not seeing and is not watching. Reverend Moses, how did you get it wrong? When all of this were cooking, I tried by all means to get your attention. But you were like somebody who is being intoxicated with power. You never want to hear anybody. I even planned a face-to-face meeting with you. You refused. You said I should talk to you on phone. And phone is not where you talk everything. And I actually called you and I was talking to you. My credit was exhausted. I expected you to come. You never come. And today, all you could do is to threaten our RT president and post the threat on different platforms. When you know that it can be using against you in the court of competent jurisdiction. Now, the same executive that appoint you as the president are the same people that suspended you on the ground of misconduct, abuse of office, and financial mismanagement. Instead of you to respond, you refuse. You went and formed illegal group. Now, you announced protest. We are not against protest. We are not fighting against protest. But the fact that you are the one that announced it, that is the problem. Because you are under suspension. Anything you do right now under the name of GCDM is illegal. It's illegal. We are the ones that are supposed to be telling you, stop using the name GCDM. Because we still regard you as one of us. You are our member, but under suspension. So, holding our document, using the name, everything you are doing right now is illegal. We have not taken it up against you because we still want to address your case as an insider. I heard that you posted that all the documents of GCDM are with you and for everything. What document? Is it the document that cannot open a bank account? The document that does not reflect in government's portal? The document that ties identification number cannot be attached to? And don't let me call it Oluwole document. And in the first place, that document is from is not a CAC document. It's from a local government. And we have 774 local government in Nigeria. And you only register that, we, not you, we register that document in one local government. That means it's only useful to one local government. To other 773 local government is useless. So is that the document you are shouting that you have? Please, I want you to calm down. I want you to reason what you are, that is within yourself. If you are at the right path. Let me tell you right now that your suspension is still counting. At the time, it's ticking very fast. It's very important that for you to do the needful as soon as possible. Because when you refuse and the time elapses, which is already very ticking very fast, this same RT president you are calling names will be commissioned as a substantial president. At that time, we will treat you as an outsider. Take note of that. At that time, we will treat you as an outsider. You remember that we managed your case for good 5 weeks. We never wanted it to come out. You were still the one that brought it out. How? After that is when we decided that we are not going to be using that set-free account for anything again, because it has not been accounted for. The executive decided that we are going to look for another account since our organization could not open account because it cannot generate tax identification number. Now, the matter was handed over to the finance committee. You are not a member of the finance committee, but you forced yourself into their meeting. The finance committee already have an account number which belongs to the financial secretary, one of his NGO account, which he has not used for anything. They adopted that account, but you force a different account. Account of Barrister Taiwo Jiwa on the committee, and the committee said, okay, no problem. Since Barrister Jiwa accepts the condition of printing the account statement every week, we accept it. And the committee accepted. I was not a member of the committee. Edafa was the chairman of the committee. Now, the committee decided to write out the mandated Barrister Taiwo Jiwa to write a post, use it with the account and post to all our platforms. And that was done on Saturday. And before they share the post, they seek for your approval, and you approved the post. And it was shared on Saturday night, only for you to return on Sunday and discredit the post and the account number before the whole ecosystem. That was what brought all your matter to the ecosystem. We were ready to manage it. We started managing it from the first week of February till the 23rd of March, when you brought it to the public. Right now, you have also brought this matter now from the ecosystem to the general public by posting fake signature on the National Daily. Maybe that is where the whole thing is going to get to the general public. And people in your village will come to know what is happening. In order to avoid that, come and do what is needful. I am personally ready to give you guys, to support you to get a soft landing. Even if 40 million, 50 million was generated in that account and you have spent everything, just bring the account statement. I will assure you that you will not return a dime. Just come out and do the needful. But if you refuse, a time will come, we will treat you as an outsider. And I want to tell you, stop threatening members of the executive. Because if anyone loses a hair from his head, you will answer for it. And for those of you in the ecosystem who are making noise, I stand with Reverend Moses. I stand with this. I stand with that. Is it by standing? Is it by standing? Many people that stood with Apostle Theophilus, the country director of Theobald Global Foundation, at the time he was having EFCC case some 3 years ago, all of them ran away. Nobody stood with him again. All those that were calling themselves names, they disappeared. They disappeared. And again, in the Bible, many stood with Barnabas in the place of Jesus. And Barnabas was released for them. And the same Barnabas came back to hurt them, rape their children, murder their people, steal their money and everything. And you are still standing with people. Instead of telling him to do the right thing. I heard a voice note from one certain coordinator from Kogi State, another one from Akwa Ibom State, and some other voices from different places calling themselves coordinator. Who made you coordinator of GCDM? Who made you a member of GCDM? We are the pioneer member of GCDM. We are the one to say who is who. Not those illegal organizations you are forming here and there. So, Reverend Moses, I want to talk to you as an insider. Let it be that this is the very first and the last that you will call our RT president, Reverend Professor Greg, and warn him and threaten him. Let it not happen again. You are still one of us. We will still be treating you as an insider. But don't compare us to treat you as an outsider. You are a pastor, as you call your name. We don't want you to go behind bar. Please take this advice from me. Thank you very much. My name remains Rev. Admi High Priest. This is 10 o'clock Saturday night. Thank you.